Yeah, so I wake up this morning and I see a message, and it's Access Rattblood. Are you here, Rattblood?
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
I'm not just fucking Rattblood.
Access Rattblood, I see. All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. I don't know what to do about it.
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
Are you here, Rattblood?
I'm not just fucking Rattblood.
Access Rattblood, most abundant and successful king hero that we are all sitting with at this very moment. Are you willing to accept that as a truth? That you are a worthy man and that your penis is okay?
All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now.
Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood?
Who the fuck is Access Rattblood?
I'm not just fucking Rattblood, bitch.
All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. I don't know what to do about it.
I'm not just fucking Rattblood. Yes, indeed. I am Access fucking Rattblood. The friends and enemies of YouTube. I am your digital drug distributor, your necrosynthetic pimp, and now a revealer of the most unethical people that I've ever encountered. And they're not just one. This particular stream is about one that I just recently had some really nasty, unethical treatment by. And we're going to reveal it. And it's not for anybody, but posterity's sake, because this will be distributed once done over every Fort Wayne community bulletin board, every medical BBC or BBS, and it will be sent out as a community post amongst every platform that I have and every associate group that I associate with. And hopefully this goes community viral, such as in Fort Wayne, and reaches an even higher status than the former supposedly drunken sorry ass excuse of an employee who now is trending on 2 different platforms. Apparently she's quite the interesting little nugget of gaining subscribers and views, and I mean, shit, what a treasure. It's rare that you find a self-proclaimed professional that works for United Home Care Services LLC in home supportive care displaying themselves in such a way, but this is not uncommon, not from what I've seen. And the first thing I want to do is adjust this, and I'm going to remove, and I hate to, but this is the only way that I can fully display this without breaking out my electronics, which I haven't got to yet because I have moved. Which is okay, because the last time I started exposing them, there was an attempted break-in, and what the police considered to be a potential threat and danger to my safety. So let me remove myself from the screen so that you can get a full accounting and spectrum of this company in Fort Wayne. And then I will explain to you, for those of you who do not know, exactly what transpired. And it will be absolutely 100% factually proven because it's documented, you fuckheads, and distributed because this is public information. And especially what I'm about to show is absolutely public information, unlike the pathetic, dumb, drunk employee who doesn't realize holding a camera on themselves and a stupid fucking drunken stupor that she was in, exposing herself to her true nature, which is not uncommon amongst that particular, I guess, association. But yeah, I'm not going to quit, and I haven't, and it does take time for investigations. I mean, they don't happen overnight. Though with this company, their investigations happen real fucking quick. A couple people get fired, they brush it under the rug. But what you got to remember is this is a in-home healthcare service. These are people who are supposed to have your loved ones, your disabled, your people who are in need of assisted living. That is what this company is about, supposedly. Though my experience with them was one of the most horrific experiences. And I'm sure there's others. And as this is spread across BBSs and community posts and different platforms, they're going to have to reap the fucking devil's wind. I gave them plenty of chances to rectify this situation. I gave them plenty of chances for open communication. And what I got from their employee who supposedly was fired, which I don't trust these people at all because I've seen the way that they operate behind the scenes. Wow. And it's interesting, once I give you the information of how they're all associated in this healthcare situation, which I also turned over information to, and um, we'll see what happens, because investigations don't happen overnight, not like with this company. And abuse is abuse. So if you trust your loved ones or yourself to this company, I want you to hear my story, factually proven, documented. And their lack of response or even trying to reconcile this situation means that I'm going to continue relentlessly until these people are brought to justice. And that is my sole intent, employee by employee, their behavior. And mind you, notice the night that I exposed the texts from the employee that took in-home services with me prior to July the 1st. When I exposed her text and the information that she was exposing about drugs and illicit drugs and pricing, that was the night that where I was staying, the house got assaulted, and there was what the police call malevolent intent. So without further ado, I want to make sure that this is clear, legible, and can be posted across all of the Fort Wayne BBS systems and every associated system. All right. There you go. That's United Home Care Services LLC in support of home care. And the CEO, Shalina Hardy, and sole proprietorship, it's got a state of one, but not specified, and identifiers not available. They've only been in business since 10/25/2023. Organization subpart, nope. Entity, organization. Legal business name, United Home Care Service LLC. NPI number 15884362999. And before anybody gets their ass bent and starts sending me threatening ass fucking texts, this is public information. This is public record. So I dare you. I dare you. I fucking triple goddamn dog dare you. Send me one fucking threatening goddamn IM. Instant message that is, you fucks. Threaten me again. Have one of your fucking employees threaten me again. And yeah, it's documented. But let's go into the extremity of neglect and unethical treatment of this pathetic, sorry ass excuse for a fraudulent, to my notion, company has represented itself and what it's done to me. Now, oh boy. Wonder. Prior to July 1st, I had an in-home provider from this healthcare service. That's United Healthcare that I just explained to you. And I did reveal text between me and her. And Dennis Donahue, another degenerate fuck who is supposed to be there for my mental well-being and stability and case management, was documenting her fraudulent ability to be able to show up whenever I find out later that the company provides transportation. But I have all this and the other information. But that's beside the point. On July 1st, I got arrested. July 9th, somebody, unbeknownst to me, decided that they were going to pay my bail. And this was just confounding to me. So they pay my bail. I go to the bail bondsman. I don't even know who the fuck paid my fucking bail. I step outside and it's just really nice fucking SUV, and I'm like, what the fuck? So she introduces herself as, the CEO, owner of the healthcare. And she says, we paid your bond. Um, we got a place for you to stay, and not to worry about anything. Everything's taken care of. Well, they didn't tell me they were going to house me with a psychopathic drunk who lost her kids because of what apparently was methamphetamine abuse. They didn't tell me that she was abusive. They didn't tell me that I was going to be left without proper health care, which is documented. You fucking mented. That means there's fucking records, not speculation. And even at this point, the only interaction I had with them was over a phone, which I was, suggested not to speak to them by the person that they housed me with. Now, they never fully disclosed the whole scenario. Was I a client? Was I a roommate? Or was I an asset that this company could bleed for my Medicaid and for write-offs? Knowing what I know now, seeing since that, I looked at the whole concept of this and realized that is totally out of character for a healthcare company. Even my case manager was completely confused and bewildered by this. And I was like, holy shit. So I started doing a little observation of my own, which is how I wound up with so much evidence. And when I was left without medical treatment for a massive stage 1 pneumonia, and I couldn't receive medical help to get my benzazines, so I started going into a massive withdrawal, is when her mom showed up and found me that way. And her mom, I guess out of desperate concern, shuffled me from there into what she thought or claimed to me to be safety, where I could get medical help. I found myself in an even worse situation. A much worse situation. But then, as I retrospectively looked back, I thought, her mom takes care of foster children and also takes care of her daughter's, and I hate to say it this way, but mentally stunted children. And I'm like, damn. As I watched, and then I realized that her mom had placed me with her son, who had just got out of Miami prison, that works for United Healthcare on house arrest, works for United. And that's where they put me. And by this time, my lung infection had increased to the point where I could barely breathe. And my withdrawals from benzos had completely succumbed me. Thus, one of the live streams that I've done. As a matter of fact, I've done several of them on this. And when they became concerned, because they threatened to, which was, I believe, a orchestrated event, call Adult Protective Services and had me checked out for mental competency, I started dialing 911. And you talking about putting black pepper in a bowl full of dish soap. These motherfuckers ran. They didn't want nothing to do with it. Because if the police showed up there, that meant little bitch boy who just got out of Miami prison with the ankle bracelet would be in confrontation with the police at his house. So I began to understand a lot more about how this is working. We have 2 children from a mother who is getting money from foster care, also took on the responsibility and gets money, as far as I know, for her daughter's children, but also put me in her daughter's house as a commodity. And then when that turned into a fiasco, tried to send me to her son's house, who's a paranoid bitch. And that's when Isaiah come in, who happens to be the administrator of the company. And out of a last act of desperation of a very cowardice little bitch that is being monitored because he's on house arrest, got his little panties in a bunch. And so they called Isaiah in, and he comes to my bedroom where I was laying down and tells me, hey, let's go to a ride to the gas station. I want to talk to you. And upon arriving at the gas station, I'm surrounded by police because he called in a red flag check on me. And as he evades the scene, and I'm still waiting for that police report, because I pray to God, I pray to my God that he falsified one thing on that fucking statement, just like the rest of them. There was nothing the police could do because I was in complete cognizant health. I was not agitated, nor was I in any shape, form, or manner a threat to anyone else or myself, which he didn't fucking expect. So as I'm standing there wondering, wow, they just dumped me at a fucking gas station. Now, mind you, this is United In-Home Health Services. What I just showed you at the beginning of this stream And this is the way they conducted themselves. Proven. Factual. I wound up calling the CEO because she was the one that held the bond note on me. And I told her, they're getting ready to arrest me for vagrancy, which meant that she would have lost all that money on my bond. And I told her I had a safe place to go. And instead of taking me to that safe place to go, she took me back to the drunk, dumb bitch that displayed her ass for her true nature, holding the camera herself on a live stream, and then threatens me? Oh, yeah. I hope you're all fucking listening. I hope you every fucking one are listening. I gave you a chance to reconcile. I gave you a chance for open communication. I gave you a chance for dialogue. And if you think I'm going to stop here, you're absolutely wrong. And after this stream, by the time it hits every BBS system in Fort Wayne, you'll be lucky to have a fucking company. And yeah, I am going to have the mother of these two, I guess, employee, former employee, whatever the fuck they think they are, or whoever they claim to be, or whoever they're being claimed to be, audited by the state. I have them audited because I know she's getting siphoned. And every last piece of fucking paperwork had better be with the T's crossed and the I's dotted. I warned you. You had a chance. You could have communicated with me, but instead you threatened me. You left me homeless at a gas station until it come down to you losing fucking money. You utilized me as a commodity. You abused me. You neglected my health. And what? Do you think I'm just going to take that shit? Is that what you think? So this CEO dumps him back off at Tiffany's house, which was supposed to be the caretaker that you got to see drunkenly, belligerently, with the camera in her hand, displaying her true nature, that I had to tolerate night after night after fucking night after fucking night. And these people think they're just going to walk away unscathed? Would you trust these or this company with your health care? Truly? I mean, if so, then you are truly a masochist because they are truly sadists. And I have absolute factual documentation on this. And I'm not going to stop. Nor is Medicaid. nor is Adult Protective Services, and nor is law enforcement. And you may think you're safe now, but investigations takes a little more time than what you offer to investigate a situation on behalf of your company. Well, this has nothing to do with your company. These are the people that allow you to have your company. And I am the godless bastard thorn in your side now until you rectify this. And upon that, I think I have enough of a clip here that I can hit every BBS system, every platform. I can hopefully, with the right and proper motivation and association through various groups that just particularly don't like people who treat people that way and use them as commodities, and then try and scapegoat that have deceptive practices proven. And this is not the last stream. I will continue and continue and continue until this has been brought to rectification. Which is something you don't have the dignity, the honor, the integrity, nor the empathy to correct. But you'll go to fucking church and leave a man without his medication till you go worship your Jesus. Yeah, Isaiah, I hope that was worth it. Especially when I was promised my medicine the day before. And your association with each other has already been made relevant. So with that, I give you a fond Axis rat blood, fuck you, straight to hell, and may flights of devils and demons wing you there to an early demise and torment for eternity until you find the dignity to rectify this situation. And with that, I really don't think I got a fucking thing left to say, and I'm not even going to honor this with an ending. I'm just going to honor it with a really can't wait to see you in hell burning with me, and the flights of demons and devils that you try and ward off with your Jesus and your fake platitude and your false plastic faces. See you there.